Jingle was his name. Oh, hi! I know what you're thinking. I'm good enough to record my new album. Uncle Ruff sings folk dog favorites. But not now, because it's time for a break. How do I enjoy my breaks? By reading any books Blossom has lying about while eating a long piece of licorice. Get your own piece, chat. Books. Quaint local laws. Laws still on the books whose time has come and gone. Sounds good for a laugh. 'Tis against the law for any canine breed to play the violin, or eat licorice, or wear ridiculous bathrobes. Blossom, look at the things against the law. What? 21 days in the pound for any dog found hosting a show encouraging humans to fetch. Don't worry, Blossom. My local representative will take care of this. I want to be connected to the local dog officer for Canine Human Affairs, please. There is no local dog officer for Canine Human Affairs? Very interesting. Chat!
Life was missing its mystique. My squeaky toys had lost their squeak. And then, out of the blue, I saw the phone, and bam! My destiny was calling me. Pitched my vision for a show. They loved it. Thought I was a pro. They got my contract back to fine. To their alarm, a dog had signed. Oh, I like that name. I didn't wait to renovate. Found 6 contestants. All were great. And now I'm on the road to fame. I've got a game show and its name is... It's very catchy. It rolls off the tongue. Wait, stop.
Somebody want to tell me why we got cats singing?
And here come the contestants now. Her nickname's the Spiller.
Because she knocks over liquids.
Sammy! Does he get ecstatic over eggs? Does he think they're excellent? No! Sam!
He has seasonal allergies. Oh, gesundheit.
DJ!
She likes soft rock. Geologists would say there is no soft rock.
Harsha!
What would embarrass him most if he had a shaved head?
Shay!
Her aunt calls her Noelle Boelle with a smelly belly.
Noel!
Let's get an update on the scores. Still stuck in the basement with 155 points, Sammy. Harsha drops down to 5th place with 170 points. DJ's in 4th place with 195 points. Noelle climbs up to the 3 spot with 200 points. Jay is in 2nd place with 225 points. And Sam holds on to the lead with 230 points. Hi, Ruff Ruffman here in Studio G with my Season 3 Fetchers. How you guys doing today?
Good.
I am glad you're here today. I've got bumper stickers in the mailbox. I made thousands of them. So, Sammy, you're up front. Go into the mailbox, get the bumper stickers out.
Okay.
Bumper stickers.
What do they say?
What do they say?
Ruff takes no gum. I love Ruff.
Ruff's your dog.
What I want you to do is to take them and put them on your bicycles, put them on your parents' car. Anything you can stick them on, they stick to anything.
This is sticky on the wrong side.
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
mean?
If I want to like stick this on a car, I'll stick it like that because that's a sticky side, but you can't read what it says.
Well, wait a minute, then you can't see anything.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a small problem. Blossom, how much more money do we have in our campaign war chest? Oh.
So why do you even need these bumper stickers?
Because I'm running for office. Local dog officer for Canine Human Affairs.
Oh, that's
Nice.
The office doesn't actually exist yet, which is probably why I'm the only one running. But I'm not taking any chances. If I lose, then Fetch could be shut down.
That's not good.
Yes, there's a law in the books from the 1700s which prohibits dogs from coming up with games for humans. Well, I promise, if elected, to usher in a new era of canine human understanding. Will you guys help me?
Yes, definitely.
Challenge number 1. This is Splash. What if I told you that this was Splash Kennedy? Oh, that's right.
What?
It's Senator Ted Kennedy's dog. Splash knows a thing or two about working for the government. So, Sam, there are important people waiting for you in the nation's capital. Your plane ticket and instructions are in the mailbox. Go! Fetch! Now, guys, there's a big parade coming up. It's a great campaign opportunity, and I'd be there except my person just put in a new invisible fence. Ugh! Not being able to leave your doghouse, not the most helpful thing for a politician. Which is why I bring to you Challenge number 2. This is John, and he's waiting for Sammy, Noel, and DJ. Everything you need to know is in that mailbox, so go fetch!
Bye, guys.
As determined by the Fetch 3000, Jay and Harsha have stayed behind in the studio this week. But
Right again.
they'll be eligible to win points during the halftime quiz show. And not only do I promise free parking to dogs on Thursdays, I also promise the Fetch Fairness Guarantee. All the contestants will have competed for the same number of points by the grand finale. For the 4 kids out on the challenges, up to 100 points are at stake in the Triumph Tally. So I vote for Sammy, DJ, and Noel.
All right.
All right, here come my fetchers.
John,
hello.
is John in here?
I'm John. Come on in. Welcome to the Macy's Parade Studio. This is where everything is designed and built for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Ruff Ruffman called me this morning. He thinks the best way to get the word out about his election is to have a parade float. He wants you guys to build the float for him, and it's got to be ready for a parade that's going to be coming next week.
Awesome.
First, we got to get you suited up. Ruff sent you some special jumpsuits.
Ruff, these suits are way too small.
Whoops.
Well, how about wearing one of the parade shirts? Oh, I think there's a float technician in there somewhere. Yeah, there she is.
Technician. I like the sound of that. What's that, Blossom? You have Splash on the line? Hey, Splash! I'll come right to the point. I'd like you to be my campaign manager. Okay, you don't have to answer now, but let me run this by you. I'm working on a song for my campaign. I'll sing you a little bit just for taste.
Vote for Ruff Ruffman.
No? Yes? Wait, Splash, where are you going?
Was it my singing?
Oh, you're late for a meeting. Well, hey, Splash, thanks for setting up that meeting with Sam and Senator Kennedy. You think about that job offer now? Okay, now we can check in on Sam. Washington, D.C. I get a lump in my throat just thinking about it. No, Blossom, your lump is a hairball.
Hey, I'm Sam from Fetch with Ruff Ruffman. I'm here to see Senator Kennedy.
Well, Sam, the senator's been expecting you. Can you come wait in his office?
The senator
Oh,
has
cool.
been expecting you. Well, well. We're actually in Senator Kennedy's office. I sure hope I can get an office like this when I'm elected. What?
And this is where we start from a sketch. In order to build something, you have to do a lot of very specific drawings that are done to scale. This one happens to be 1/2 inch equals 1 foot, which means that every 1/2 inch in the drawing equals a foot. I've got the sketch that Ruff sent me, and I think we should start talking about how we're going to build that.
Yep, before you build, you gotta plan it out.
Maybe we should figure out the perimeter of the bottom of the float, how big we want it to be.
Now, Ruff, in the drawing, is just in 2 dimensions. But I think for a float, we want it to look like 3 dimensions. We would have to do a sculpture so that Ruff would look kind of like a giant statue.
A giant statue of me, Ruff Ruffman.
We carved them out of foam. And the way you go about making a sculpture is you want to see it in various views.
Oh, nice.
Did you ever realize just how small his feet are?
And look at your stomach, Ruff. It's huge.
Yes, let's stare all day long at my stomach.
This is what Ruff looks like from the front. So part of our challenge is to marry those together and then sculpt out all of the rest of his body. All floats have got to be built so they're structurally sound. And what that really means is to make sure that Ruff doesn't tip over. Now, what do you think is going to happen with these small feet?
He's gonna wobble over.
If Ruff was only this tall and he had feet like that, he wouldn't wobble over, right? Because he's this tall, it makes him want to wobble.
Well, wait a minute now. I mean, I know I got small feet, but I keep my balance well. Ooh, ah, ah. That was conveniently timed.
This is physics. The physics I was talking about is called a moment. And this long part is called the arm. And the longer the arm, the greater the strength is on the moment. If we only have these small feet, what could we do to make sure that it's a little bit stronger at the bottom?
We could put like support down here, so like all the weight is just distributed on the bottom.
If we don't cut this out, what do we do to make sure that it doesn't look funny?
Hide it with the flowers or the grass.
I think that's exactly the right thing to do.
Good ideas, kids. Who knew there was so much science in float building?
Hey, Sam, I'm Ted.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, man, it's Senator Kennedy. Wow!
So Ruff sent me here.
Ruff did?
He's actually running for an elected position.
He is?
Yeah, he wants me to find out what it's like to be a senator.
Well, I don't want to give him too many secrets. You know, I don't want Ruff to run against me.
Well, I don't think you have anything to worry about there, Senator. I'm running for an entirely different office.
What's it like to have the responsibility of being a senator?
Well, it's a great honor. You know, people in Massachusetts would elect you to represent them. My brothers were in the Senate. They set a high standard, both for me and for public service, so I always try to live up to their standards.
Well, I will try to do the same, sir.
One of the things that we're interested in education, can you give me a little help?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You get me? We're trying to make a decision about extending the school day. Some people think it's a good idea, and some people are not so sure it's a good idea. So I want you to talk to people such as the Secretary of Education.
Ah, Margaret Spellings.
But I want you to talk to some kids, too. I want to hear what they have to say. It's good to listen to people that are going to be affected by these decisions. Maybe as some teachers. This is going to take some research. And then get back here by 4 o'clock. Do you think you're up to it?
I'm up to it.
There you go.
Well, I'll see you later.
All right. Thanks a million, my friend.
Sam's got a job with Senator Kennedy.
So this gives us reference for how we want him to look when he's fully sculpted. And the last is the front view for our plywood cutout.
What happened to Ruff's ears?
What?
So we'll have to add those in later.
Oh, good. I'm gonna need my ears.
So how about you guys hold the sides of the board for me, and I'll start the cut down here. Yeah, bring it on down here. To put the foam on, I'm going to ask one of our sculptors from the parade studio to come and help us. This is Eric. How about we glue onto our plywood cutout? Whoop, that's good. So our next step is to do our rough cut on Ruff. And for that, we're going to use what's called a hot wire.
A hot wire?
It's a wire that heats up because of electricity. When the electricity goes through the metal, it makes it sort of glow. Because it gets hot, it can actually melt through this white foam, and we'll be able to trace right along our piece of wood to give us the rough pattern of our friend Ruff.
That is a very cool piece of technology.
I'm doing some research for Senator Kennedy. Can I ask you some questions?
Sure.
Do you think that the school day should be longer?
No.
No?
Not at all.
Do you think that the school day should be longer?
No, I don't.
You don't? No.
No, not really.
Well, these kids don't seem too excited about having a longer school day. Hey, Sam, see if they want longer episodes of Fetch.
Do you think that the school day should be longer?
Yes.
Why is that?
I'd like to spend more time with math. Yes. We could work on reading and writing.
So, do you think that the school day should be longer?
I think the kids should be spending a little more time in school just to stay out of trouble.
Longer.
Longer.
Wait a minute. The yeses are definitely gaining momentum.
Yes. We could work on math, reading, history, social studies.
Yes. What subjects do you think you could get that you don't have right now with more time?
A second lunch.
Art, because we don't have art.
Yeah, I could have used more art.
We can all look at what Ruff looks like from the side.
This is going to be the general rough shape. We're going to use these. You just scrape it away.
That's like zesting a lemon. You know, just a little big white lemon.
So how did you get interested in this job?
I started doing parades back when I was in school. When I went to college, I studied theater and technology so that I could learn how to design things that were very theatrical, and technology so that I could learn how to build them.
Hey, maybe I could be a parade technician. I love theater. Oh, and I'm great with technology. Nope, wrong button. Here we are, back in Studio G with Harsha and Jay, who are ready to earn some points of their own in the halftime quiz show. 50 points are available. You have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as you can. I will ask 10 questions with 5 points per question. Are you ready?
Yeah. Ready.
In college, what did John have to study to become a parade float technologist?
Theater and technology.
Wow, that was quick. True or false? My feet are big enough to make a structurally sound float without extra support.
False.
Correct. A good float always starts with either A, a strong base, B, a scale drawing, C, a big block of styrofoam, or D, a picture of a dog with charm.
A scale drawing.
Yes. True or false? Senator Kennedy had a brother who was a senator.
True.
Yes. Fill in the blank. A hot wire cutter cuts through foam by blanking it.
Melting it?
Yes! What were the 2 main structural materials fetchers used to create the float?
foam and plywood.
Yes! Styrofoam is a good material for a parade float statue because it is A, structurally sound, B, lightweight, C, easy to shape, or D, all of the above.
D, all of the above.
Nice! Name 3 types of people Senator Kennedy wants Sam to talk to.
Okay, teachers, students, and the Secretary of Education.
Yes! Name 2 reasons why kids want a longer school day.
Because they like math. And they don't get enough classes like art.
Yes! And we are out of time! 9 out of 10 for a total of 45 points. That is an excellent score. So, is it gonna rain on my parade? Or are the fetchers keeping afloat? Let's find out with Sammy, Noel, and DJ.
Ruff's running for election, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he needs a banner or a medal.
Oh, a medal! Everyone's going to want to vote for me now!
So we're gonna make him a star. Hey, Jerry.
Nice to meet you.
What we're gonna do now is called the casting process.
And this is a polyurethane plastic casting material. When we mix the 2 parts together, it's gonna get hard very quickly within like 5 minutes.
With this stuff, there's actually a chemical reaction that happens with these 2 liquids. It will become solid on its own by the 2 mixing and becoming a new liquid.
And fill it all the way to the top. And now we wait.
There it goes.
Wow, that's really cool how the chemical reaction just makes the color change from like clear to white.
You want to take it out and take a look?
Okay.
Well, that came out great.
Wow. Hey, Ruff, look. Made a star for you.
Wow, that star will be perfect for my badge. Not now, Blossom. Can't you see I'm admiring my star? Wow, Sam is really pounding the pavement.
Do you think that the school day should be longer?
Yes, I do. It's always good to practice your math.
Yes.
The school day should not be longer.
Well, I teach first grade.
Oh, we have an expert, a teacher.
They already have a pretty long school day. I can't imagine them staying any longer than they already do.
I think it should be a little longer.
No. Why do you think that?
Because there will be too much work.
Well, thanks for participating in my research.
Hey! There are my eyes and my ears!
That's so cool.
I can't believe how good I'm looking. And they've still got a week to finish it. What do you mean they don't have a week? What do you mean the parade's today? Ah, the parade's today! I should probably tell him. Hey, fetchers!
Hey, Ruff.
Thanks for sculpting me. Excellent job.
No problem.
Everything's fine except for one thing. It's a minor detail, nothing big really. The parade. It's not next week. No, it's today at 3 p.m.
What? Are you
Today?
serious? Ruff?
I'm sorry about that. Finish up. Good luck.
We'll do our best, Ruff.
Sam's taking the pulse of the nation. But remember, he still needs to meet with someone else.
I want you to talk to the Secretary of Education.
The Department of Education, where every dog-ate-my-homework excuse is investigated.
Hello, Sam.
There she is, Miss Spellings.
Well, I'm doing a research project for Senator Kennedy, and I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Excellent.
All right, so do you think that the average kid's school day should be longer?
I think some kids do need more time to learn. I surely do, and I think maybe even most kids.
Well, we have a yes from the Secretary of Education. That should probably count at least double.
It's also a good time for them to get caught up. So if they're falling behind, they can catch up and get their reading skills or math skills up to snuff. We know that there's so much to learn, and the world is changing so fast that really we all need as much time as we can to learn.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you, my friend.
Well, it was great to meet you.
You too, Sam.
This looks like that hula thing.
It does look like a hula thing. We've got to cover our float bed.
Yeah, that was quick.
Oh, we still got to find that fire plug.
Cool.
Awesome.
And the next step, I think, is our grass mat. Okay, so that gives us a hole for our flowers. Terrific. We got to get Ruff painted. Let's get the paint.
Let's paint, and don't forget my famous circle. Uh-oh.
Daisy, Daisy.
I'll guess they don't call her Sammy the Spiller for nothing.
Can I start painting?
Got the orange, good. Ah, yes, my yellow spot. Voters will love that.
We got a 3 o'clock parade, so just keep going.
Good, good, good. Get the nose. Nose is black.
Yes! I look fantastic!
Oh. That
That looks so good.
We've got our star that we've cast. I think we're ready to put your campaign badge together. Ruff, this is only going to hurt a little bit.
Easy, easy, huh? Oh, that looks very painful.
Will you guys go get the signs?
Yeah.
Wow, this thing's coming together really quickly.
Looks awesome.
With Ruff Ruffman.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric.
Hello.
Ruff.
Can we open it?
Yes, please do. It's very important.
Select Ruff Ruffman, dog officer.
That's right. I'm running for office. And why have a float if people don't know what it's for?
Looks great.
Hey, guys. My float looks great. But does anybody have a watch? It's almost 3 o'clock. The parade's about to start.
We got to get going.
You got to get the float to the starting line. Hurry, hurry.
Can we ride on it?
Hurry, guys. My political career's at stake.
Okay, nice and easy. Make a hard right turn. Watch out for that tree, Ruff.
Ah, not the tree. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. He has 1 hour to finish his assignment.
Yes, yes. No,
Going over the data.
yes.
All right, Sam has to get this done by 4 o'clock. This is the life of a politician. Working day and night, but only until 4.
Guys, it's 3 o'clock. We made it.
Nice job, my little float technicians. And I see you're sporting the campaign T-shirts I sent you.
Let's have a parade!
Wow, look at this parade.
Yes! Vote for me!
They're waving to us.
Hello, my beloved constituents.
Thank you, sweetie. Mwah. Blossom, look at them chanting. They love me.
I'm going to roll close while you're Ruffy.
You definitely have a lot of fans, Ruff.
I'm so proud.
See you next year, Ruff.
Bye, guys. Great job. I can't cry.
Sam, it's you.
4 o'clock. Phew. He just made it under the deadline.
I found out that 70% of kids wanted a longer school day, and 85% of adults wanted a longer school day. Secretary Spelling agreed. She said, yeah, she did want a longer school day as well.
So both the kids and the adults say more school. Who'd have thought?
So I have it all written down right here. So here you go.
Wow. Would you like to come to work for me permanently? I can tell you I can use that. Wow.
Now, hold on there, Senator. After the show, okay? I need him for a bunch of episodes.
This is marvelous. Good
Thank
to
you
see you.
so
Listen,
much.
I've got a little present for you.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
A present?
This is a book, My Senator and Me. There is Splash.
See, he'd be the perfect campaign manager. I just hope he says yes.
All right, well, we have a present for you, too.
Wow.
Here you go. It's taken at Fenway Park.
Oh, yes. With my walkabout.
I think Ruff kind of looks like a duck in this picture.
Did the what?
That is something else.
Like an orange duck.
No, they think I look like a duck. Blossom, do I look like a duck? Really?
So now that you've given me a good report, now you give Ruff a good report.
Thank you, Senator. It's nice to meet you. All right, well, I got to get back to Studio G.
Attaboy.
Come on back,
Thanks
Sam.
a lot.
And
See you
bring
later.
back that suit you're wearing. It's a rental. It's time to bring some fetchers home. He looks so good in a jacket and tie, he should run for office. Welcome back, Sam!
Thank you very much, Mr. Ruff Ruffman.
If you've got 3 fetchers, you've got a parade. Sammy, Noel, and
Nice
DJ,
outfit.
come on in. Let's tally up some points. Sam,
I'm doing some research for Senator Kennedy.
not only did you conduct research for important legislation, you did it with dignity, respect, and not a hint of scandal. 60 points!
Hey!
And then you got a meeting with the U.S. Secretary of Education. 20 points for a total of, yes, 80 points! DJ, Noel, Sammy,
You just scrape it away.
for becoming parade float technologists and building a convincing replica of me, 50 points!
Go for Ruff Ruffman as dog officer!
Because you helped launch my campaign in style at the local town parade, 30 points for a total of 80 points! But is that all the points a dog can give?
No!
What time is it?
Bonus points!
Today's 5 bonus points go to the fetcher, who did such a good job that he got an actual job offer.
Would you like to come to work for me permanently?
For unofficially starting his career as a government official, Sam with 85 points, you're today's daily winner. Now then, Sam, I have here 2 mock-ups of a new commemorative quarter that would feature local dog officers of Canine Human Affairs. They're completely identical, except under one of them, a prize that ought to be a law, and under the other, definitely one to be vetoed. So, which will it be? Quarter A or quarter B?
Let's go with B.
Then Sam, if you would please rise.
All right,
Step
guys.
forward
All
and
right,
retrieve your prize. It's in the mailbox, sir.
It's root beer float.
Yes! Not just a float, a root beer float. Yeah, I wouldn't actually been able to fit a float in the mailbox.
You guys can all have some if you want.
See, that's how you treat your constituents.
That is some good stuff, Ruff.
All right, guys. I am Ruff Ruffman. See you next time.
Bye!
Vote for Ruff!
Vote for F.
How could I have lost the election? I was the only one running. That's true. I couldn't have done the show if I had won. Besides, I wrote my state senator, so maybe she'll do something about the dog laws. Look at this, Blossom. Dear Mr. Ruffman, the unfair dog laws you pointed out have been stricken from the record. Now I can wear my bathrobe and play the violin as much as I want. Hey! Cats have free license to mail any canine's annoying bathrobe or musical instrument to Neptune, care of a NASA space probe. Well, who put that law in?
Skip, skip, skip-a-doo-ba-dub, shop-a-doo-ba-dub, bap-bap-bip-bap-bip-bap-bap, boop-bap. Whatever.